All of these diets make you not eat certain things. So if you're eating cookies and donuts and pizza and burgers, and then you go to, I'm gonna be vegan, that means you have to eat a lot of natural plant-based options, and you're not gonna have the luxury to go eat pizza, burgers, macaroni and cheese, all these different things, because you're restricting the broad amount of food that you're allowed to eat on keto, vegan, paleo, all these things. So no matter what, you're gonna lose weight because you're restricting and you're burning more calories than you're consuming because you're not going out on a Saturday night getting chicken wings with the friend. Hey guys, what's up? If you're new, hey, my name's Jessica, and if you're joining me again, welcome back. Today, we are in 2020 now, and I don't remember the last time I picked up a camera and added a video to my YouTube channel, but it's 2020, new year, new me. What's up? We're just gonna try and do this YouTube thing, but I don't really have a plan for this video. I just kind of wanted to roll it out, let my word vomit come out to you guys, because it's the beginning of the year. There are New Year's resolutions, and there's gonna be a lot of people who don't know what to do, what diet to do, like what's gonna give them the most weight loss or most, the best results for whatever their goal might be. And as you know, there are millions of diets out there that people will just do just because Sally said she lost 20 pounds doing this specific diet. So, you know, there's the vegan diet, there's the paleo, there's IIFYM macros, there's the keto diet. There's so many diets, and it's like, where do I start? You know, you just type up on Pinterest, you know, what diet do I do to lose 50 pounds? You know, in 2 weeks, and people follow whatever they're told. Or if somebody who is naturally thin and they just said like, I did keto and I lost 30 pounds and this is my before and after. Like, you don't know if it's real, you don't know if somebody just has those genetics, like, you don't really know. And it sucks because, you know, people just are so naive to want to follow something. As soon as they decide to just read it on the internet or see a before and after from someone, and they don't actually do their own research. So if you don't know any of these diets, I'll go through a little rundown. So paleo is more of no grains, no legumes, no dairy. It's close to like plant-based, but it's really all natural, nothing chemical ingredients, artificial, all just natural with no beans, legumes, grains. I'm trying to think what else. Anyways, so that's a diet. Okay, cat, I'm doing a video, please stop. You can have attention later. Hey! So then there is a vegan, of course, no plant-based products at all. Vegetarian is where you can have dairy and eggs. And so it's just, that one, of course, people do it for weight loss. People do it because they have reasons and moral reasons why they don't want to, but now people are just doing vegan just because they expect it to help them lose weight. And then there's the well-known keto diet, where you consume an absurd amount of fat, you minimize carbs because people think carbs are bad. So carbs are 50 or less. Some people try and do like 20 or less, and that's insane. And you keep protein high, but not too high, because it can knock you out of ketosis. So what does that mean? So whenever you restrict your carbohydrates, which is your main source of energy, and you bring that down and you force your body to consume an absurd amount of fat, then at some point your body's gonna go through what's called the keto flu, and your body will start saying, I don't have carbs for energy, but I have this excess fat for energy, so I'm gonna burn fat. And not body fat, I'm going to burn the macronutrient fat, avocados, salmon, olive oil, cashews, pistachios, like fat. So I'm going to burn that fat for fuel, and eventually my body starts making ketones in the liver as the energy source, kind of as like glucose when carbs break down and you have glucose, and then that's your energy source. So my biggest pet peeve when it comes to keto is that carbs hold a specific amount of water per gram that you consume, right? You know, sometimes whenever you ate a super late, a high carb meal, maybe it was late at night, and then the next day you're like 4 pounds heavier, you consumed a lot of carbs right before you went to bed. You didn't use that energy, and so your body's just holding on to that water weight, and you'll flush it out within a couple of days. So what happens with keto is you cut all these carbs, over 100 carbs, 200 carbs, and I'll put on the screen somewhere how many carbs per, grams of water, or weight of water, whatever it is that you hold per grams of carbs. So then you can kind of see when you cut all your carbs and you're doing keto, yeah, the first week you'll probably lose 10 pounds because you are cutting like 200 carbs from your diet, and that's going to make you drop a lot of water weight, and it's gonna make it seem like you dropped 10 pounds, but there's no way in a week you've dropped 10 pounds of fat. So the whole point of all of these diets, I didn't mention if fit your macros. So if fit your macros pretty much just means, which you shouldn't do this, but it pretty much means that you will eat whatever you want as long as you hit your carbs, your fat, and your protein goal. And most of the time, like your fiber, make sure sugar's not too high. Those are all the basic things. But most people, they want to eat healthy, they want to feel good, but they also want to have an Oreo every now and then, or some ice cream, or go out to dinner, and they're able to do that because it's in your macros. And that's my favorite type of diet, because it doesn't matter. You can do vegan, paleo, vegetarian, keto, schmeto, whatever you want, and still do if fit your macros, because on any diet or lifestyle that you choose to have, as long as you hit those numbers, that's all that matters. I need a coffee break. That's so good. So, I've also heard people doing vegan keto. Vegan, not because, which great for the planet, great for the animals, wonderful, not knocking being vegan. But people are trying to do vegan keto. And that would be the hardest diet, because if you know vegan diets, they're a lot higher in carbohydrates, because to get your fats, I need more coffee. To get your carbs, you need, to get protein, you need to consume things that are just higher in carbs. Edamame beans, any type of bean is going to be super high in fiber and carbohydrates. There's a lot of different things like tofu, there's meatless options out there, but most of the time they have high carbs, versus eating chicken, it's like 0 carbs and 24 grams of protein. So trying to do a vegan keto diet is astronomically, ridiculously hard, because what are you going to eat? Like, you have to get your protein from somewhere, so you're just going to drink protein shakes, and then sure, maybe beans, but you just have to be cautious, and it's just crazy. I don't understand it. I had somebody come in whenever I worked at GNC saying I'm doing vegan keto, these are my things that I can eat, and it's so sad. Or people try and do keto without tracking anything. So how is somebody who's never tracked in their life going to eat less than 50 grams of carbs and still be in ketosis? If you've never tracked, you don't know that small amounts of carbohydrates, 3 here, 2 there, 4 there, at the end of the day, it's gonna add up over to what you need. So you're gonna be kicked out of ketosis regardless. So what's the point of doing it? Or my other biggest thing is, I'm gonna do keto. Oh, I really wanna go to Chick-fil-A and get a sandwich. If I get a grilled chicken sandwich, it's healthy. It's still carbs. So the biggest lesson is with any of these diets, I don't even know if you can see them because it's washing out, but with any of the diets that I've mentioned, you have to make sure it is sustainable. You have to ask yourself, am I gonna do this for the rest of my life? You don't wanna do it just till you reach your goal. And then what's after that? So if you build a lifestyle around doing keto, around being vegan, around like paleo, and then after your diet, you've taught yourself all these things, and then you're just gonna let it go to shit, and what are you gonna do after to be able to sustain the goal and maintain that goal that you have made, which is wonderful, congrats. But what are you gonna do after that? You're gonna go back to eating shit? You're gonna go back to eating junk? Like, the point of reaching your goal, changing your life, losing weight, is to make a lifestyle change, is to do whatever you were trying to do to lose the weight, to keep that sustainable, and not the calories, not the energy expenditure, not the process of losing weight, but what you're eating, the healthy foods, healthy carbs, fat, protein, the lifestyle of working out, 3 times a week, just building that relationship with your body, with your food, That's what's important when you're trying to change your life. And if you're doing keto and you ask yourself, am I going to be able to eat like this for the rest of my life? You probably shouldn't do it to lose weight and then just go back to what you were doing. Because once you're done, you're not going to have a clue on what to do, what's next, because you didn't teach yourself in what it is. And do the research, people. Don't just do it because Sally did it. Do it because you thought it was very cool, you thought it was interesting, you wanted to do your own research, you felt like it fit your lifestyle, it was great for you, it was good, you're like, I can do this, I love this, it works for my lifestyle, and I could probably do it forever just because it fits me, and that's great. Do it, but don't just do it because you saw an Instagram post somebody lost 30 pounds and you're like, that's it, that's what I'm gonna do, that's how it's going. Also, you ain't gotta lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks, people. We have 365 days in 2020 to reach your goal, or multiple goals, whatever you have set for yourself. So just remember, set a realistic goal, find a lifestyle, find a diet that works for you that can turn into a lifestyle, because that's the whole point, and just take your time. Long results take time. Fast results don't last. Coming from me, who's done those crazy restrictive cutting my calories and just trying to lose quick weight, I gained it all back. I gained it all back in maybe half of what I gained. So, if I lost 15 pounds, then I gained back like 22, And so you want to be able to build it, you want to make it sustainable, you want to make it realistic, and you want to do your own research and not do it just because Instagram said so. So I think that's it. My next video is going to be macros, how to track macros, what are macros, how to read nutrition labels, how to go to restaurants and understand like what you're getting, how to pick healthy options, so if you want to figure out how to track your own macros, and all these different things, then my next video, that's what it's going to be about. One last thing that I didn't touch on because I don't have a plan, so I was all over the place, is the whole point of this diet or lifestyle that you're going to choose from these options that you probably can't read, everything that I've mentioned, all of these diets make you restrict. All of these diets make you not eat certain things. So if you're eating cookies and donuts and pizza and burgers, and then you go to, I'm gonna be vegan, that means you have to eat a lot of natural plant-based options, and you're not gonna have the luxury to go eat pizza, burgers, macaroni and cheese, all these different things, because you're restricting the broad amount of food that you're allowed to eat on keto, vegan, paleo, all these things. So no matter what, you're gonna lose weight because you're restricting, and you're burning more calories than you're consuming because you're not going out on a Saturday night getting chicken wings with the friends, That's it, that's all I got. So check out my next video. It's gonna be about macros, how to track them, how to figure them out, how to set yourself up for building muscle, for losing weight. And I'm glad you guys were here. It's 2020, we got 2020 vision this year. That's gonna be the cheesiest thing that I'm gonna say all year long. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, so give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. Any questions about anything, put it in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video. We're gonna calculate our macros, and we're gonna help you reach your goal this year. Bye.